You are looking live outside Comerica Park in beautiful downtown Detroit on a winter afternoon in February. This will be the home of the 2013 NHL Winter Classic. And welcome back into our viewers on the NHL Network and also on NHL.com. I'm joined now by Red Wings General Manager Ken Holland and Toronto Maple Leafs GM Brian Burke. Guys, this is exciting news for both of your teams. Ken, you participated in this in 2009 in Chicago, but you finally have the opportunity to host it yourself. How much are you looking forward to this?
Well, we're thrilled. I remember in 2009 at Wrigley Field when the game was over, I went through the locker room and I remember going to a few of the players. I remember having a conversation with Nicholas Cronwell. And I remember Nick saying, you know, love to do this again next year. So our players had an unbelievable experience, and you know, it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. So I know our city is thrilled to, and our organization is thrilled to host this. It's going to be spectacular.
And Brian, this is the first time a Canadian team will be involved in this wonderful event.
Well, it's Hockey Town versus the center of the hockey universe.
That's humbly put.
Yeah, we're really excited about this. Obviously, two passionate fan bases, but I can guarantee you that you're going to see a lot of blue in the big house on January 1st. Our fans will respond to this as the league would want them to, and we'll turn out in good numbers. Obviously, it's a great rivalry. We haven't kept up our end of it in the last few years, but we're on our way back, and we'll deliver a good product there.
This will be the biggest venue that this event has ever been hosted in, with over, as we heard Commissioner Gary Bettman say, over 115,000 fans will be in attendance. What do you think that atmosphere will be like for your players?
Well, I think it's going to be incredible. Obviously, there's going to be lots of Leaf fans, and we're going to try to hold back the tickets, Burke, so that we get more Red Wings fans there. But, you know, I mean, I think that's one of the great things about the game is when you go to when we were at Chicago, obviously we got to play in one. When you went to Chicago, there was Hawk jerseys, Hawk fans. There's Red Wing jerseys, Red Wings fans. There's tons of emotion in the building leading up to the game. The rivalry that the Red Wings and the Leafs have had going back to, what, 1925 or 26, it's going to be tremendous emotion, tremendous passion.
That's, you know, having been involved in a couple of Winter Classics and having played with Team USA in a 76,000-seat venue at an indoor soccer stadium in Germany with Team USA a couple of years back, this is going to be exciting. We're thrilled that we're asked to be part of it, and it'll be a wonderful, and the Illich family has just done so much for the city that this is a fitting thing to have here.
How did the process come about for you in particular in trying to lobby to get the Toronto Maple Leafs here for this event?
Well, the league asked me originally if I thought we could sell 40,000 tickets. I said I need 48 hours. And then they called back and said, what about 50,000 tickets? I said I need 72 hours. Leaf Nation will show up in big numbers and in blue, and they'll make a lot of noise. We have wonderful fans that have been loyal through some lean years, and I think they're excited about we're going north again finally. So this will be exciting for us.
You guys mentioned the rivalry over the years. I mean, this is an Original Six matchup between the U.S. and Canada. It really doesn't get much better than that when you think about and the grand stage that this event will be played on.
Yeah, I know whenever Toronto plays it in Detroit at Joe Louis Arena, it's like a playoff atmosphere. Remember, unfortunately, we only get them in Detroit every 2 years, but last year, you know, there's always a couple of thousand Leaf fans that find ways to get tickets, and there's great emotion, again, great passion, great energy in the building, and you know, you start thinking about 10 and 20 times that amount for both fans. It's going to be just going to be an incredible atmosphere.
What has the reaction been so far from the players from both teams, knowing that they're going to play in this event? Brian, start with you.
Well, our guys are really excited about it. It's like Don Fear said a couple minutes ago. I think part of being a hockey player is you have to take postcards away from it, that you remember vividly where you were that day and who scored goals in that game. And usually that's playoffs, but this, I think, is the only event that will provide that kind of memory for a player where he's going to say, geez, you know, it was special when we played in the big house and beat Detroit.
And for you?
I'm not going to be so
Can you
bold.
respond? All right.